Well, and just a moment ago in our correspondent Robert Sherman's report, you had a woman in Brownsville who is a local, and she goes, it's Mexico, right? Like we know about the risk, we know about the danger. For some, it's a necessity to cross the border. But then what is your message to other Americans who go there for travel reasons? And you hear this a lot. I'm going to the resort, I'm going to stay on the resort property, I will be fine. Does that messaging change in an instance like this?
No, my warning would be go to the State Department webpage. They have a series of warning pages about where you can go in the world, and then within particular countries, more specific information. So yeah, you may be in a self-contained resort like in Cancun or Acapulco or one of the other resort cities. However, you have to get there from the airport by bus, car, limo to that resort. And while you're on the highway, you're vulnerable. Now, in the case, it sounds like in this Matamoros case that the cartels had set up a checkpoint, basically like a toll gate, that you had to go through them. And it sounds like the van tried to run past that. And that's when the cartels opened fire and shot up the van, killing two of the passengers, wounding a third. And then now the fourth one they've let loose. But it's dangerous. Any of these areas in Mexico, the highways are dangerous, the trains, the buses, the cars, much less flying to these different cities. So
right. Well, and it sounds
you take your life in your hands if you want to go there.
Right, absolutely. And in this most recent tragic incident, it appears they might have just been caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, right, in the crossfire and then taken into custody. How difficult will it be to identify the cartels? If it was cartels, it appears that it was likely a cartel involved. To find those responsible, it's highly unlikely the person they've got in custody will talk.
Exactly. It won't be difficult to identify who was involved in this. It will be difficult to get anybody in their right mind to testify against them, to start the process, which could result in prosecution in Mexico or extradition to the U.S. for prosecution. These people, these cartels are so violent, so vicious, that if somebody dares to cross them, if you have a local citizen that saw this and wants to testify, the members of their family are dismembered, boiled in acid, their cousins, their parents, their priests. This is a terrorist state. So it's definitely right to call them domestic terrorists or foreign domestic terrorists operating in Mexico and the U.S. But they are so vicious, it will be hard to get anybody to come forward to even testify against them so that we could get to the point of being able to bring them to the U.S.
What a horrific picture, but a reality that you paint. Before I let you go, we do expect to hear from the White House later today. Whether or not we hear from the president is yet to be determined. But what would you like to hear from the Biden administration in regards to its next step with Mexican cartels?
Close the border. Get serious about enforcing our immigration laws at the border. Get serious about working with the Mexican law enforcement and military authorities to stop this wide open border where the cartels are making billions of dollars, trafficking drugs, trafficking people, and then engaging in lawlessness on both sides. They're operating in the U.S. as well as in northern Mexico, and it's an extremely dangerous situation. And I personally don't see the president changing 2.5 years of policy to actually control the border.
Former FBI Assistant Director Tom Fuentes, thank you.
Thank you, Marni.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.